Hi everybody, it's me Mike Celestino from laughingplace.com, and I have received another big box from our friends over at Hasbro. This is in promotion of the Choose Your Destiny campaign, which is tied into the Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi series, as you can see by the illustration here of Obi-Wan Kenobi fighting Darth Vader in a lightsaber battle. So we're going to open this up, see what they've sent us in here, and check it out, unbox it, and review it for you right here on the Laughing Place YouTube channel. Here we go. Okay, so other than that nice illustration, you've got the Hasbro logo down there at the bottom right, and we're just gonna pop this open and see what's inside here. Wow, look at that. How cool is that? It says Star Wars, a nice big Star Wars logo. Let's see what this card says. This is just about how we need to tell you that Hasbro did send this over to us for free, and we're checking it out for that reason, and it's a hashtag free product. So here goes our unboxing video. We'll see what's inside of here. So I'm going to remove the big Star Wars logo and see what's behind it here. Let's see. Okay, so there's a Darth Maul lightsaber forge. I believe I have actually unboxed and reviewed this previously, so we may not do that here. If you check back, I'll put a link to the previous video where I unboxed the Darth Maul lightsaber forge lightsaber. Oh, here's a cool new one that we haven't checked out before. This is the Darksaber lightsaber forge collection. So this will be very cool to open up and check out in this video from The Mandalorian. There's illustration of Moff Gideon, Bo-Katan Kryze, and Din Djarin here. Those are all characters who have wielded the Darksaber in universe. Let's see what's going on here. It includes a blade, a cap, a cover, and a core. And the cool thing about these lightsaber forge collections is that they're mixable and matchable. I'm kind of curious actually if the Darksaber will be, you can mix and match the Darksaber because it's kind of a different shape than a standard lightsaber. So we're going to find out about that. We've also got from the Mission Fleet, this is kind of for younger Star Wars fans, there's the Hover E-Web cannon from The Mandalorian. This is, I believe, from the very first episode of The Mandalorian when he's rescuing Grogu from that bandit camp. It comes with Din Djarin, and it comes with the E-Web blaster, and that's it. And he comes, looks like he's got a couple weapons, and the E-Web is a fireable. It has the fireable missile there, so we're going to open that up and check it out. Then there's, this is not in a box. It comes unboxed already, but it is a lightsaber squad, so this is probably for very young Star Wars fans. It's a lightsaber squad, ages 4 and up, Stormtrooper lightsaber. So, oh, here we go. So you get it to telescope out like that. And does this take a battery? We're gonna find out. Doesn't look like there's any buttons on it or anything, so I'm guessing this is not a light-up lightsaber. It's just for fun, for kids to swing around and hit each other with it and hit other kids' lightsabers with it and stuff. So that's a cool little Stormtrooper lightsaber from the Lightsaber Squad collection from Hasbro. Then we've got a different Darth Maul lightsaber forge. So that's the big Darth Maul one, and then this is the half-size Darth Maul one. I haven't opened this one before, so we'll open this one up and take a look at it. And again, these can be mixed and matched with other lightsabers in the Lightsaber Forge collection. Then we've got the Mace Windu. You know, we've done this one before as well, so this might, I think maybe a couple of these might be giveaways at the Laughing Place booth at D23 Expo this week, because we have seen these before in some of these Hasbro boxes that they've sent over. I'm going to double check on that. and then they will probably become giveaways at D23. If you want to swing by the Laughing Place booth, maybe you can win some of that stuff. This is the Mission Fleet Dark Trooper. So if you've seen The Mandalorian Season 2, you know that these guys show up. They were originally in a game called Dark Forces, and now they've been brought into the main canon via The Mandalorian, and these were used by Moff Gideon to steal Grogu from Din Djarin. So that's cool. We're going to open that up and see the Mission Fleet Dark Trooper. This is telling us all about the Choose Your Destiny campaign and the line of products. And the last item in this box is a very cool item. These Force Effects Elite lightsabers are always really, really nice. I have the Darth Revan one that they sent over for review previously, but this is the Star Wars, the Black Series, Leia Organa Force Effects Elite lightsaber from Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. So this is the lightsaber that Leia would have used in her training with Luke that we saw in flashbacks in that movie from 2019, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. It's also the lightsaber that, one of the lightsabers that Rey uses in the final confrontation against Sheev Palpatine, and then it's one of the two lightsabers that she buries on Tatooine at the Lars homestead in honor of Luke and Leia, who were the twin children of Darth Vader, aka Anakin Skywalker. So this has a battle clash effect, progressive ignition, which is so neat on the Darth Revan one that I have. The motion of the lightsaber blade igniting is very smooth, and we're going to check that out. Blaster deflect effect, advanced LEDs, authentic lightsaber sound effects, removable blade. Let's see, molten blade tip effect. Oh yeah, that's like if you're breaking open a door or cutting through something. And then a display emitter, which is different from the emitter that actually holds the blade, because in the real prop from the movie, the emitter is too thin to actually hold that blade. So to have it be able to support the blade, they had to switch it out for a thicker emitter. But if you want to just display it and have it look more authentic to the movie prop, you can put the display emitter on there. And then the real metal hilt and display stand is also included for Leia's lightsaber. This is definitely the coolest item in this box, so we're going to save it for last. I'm going to double check to see which of those Lightsaber Forge lightsabers I have, and then we're going to start opening the stuff that we haven't done before. Let's do it. Okay, I double checked and I was indeed correct. We have unboxed and reviewed the large Darth Maul Lightsaber Forge lightsaber and the Mace Windu Lightsaber Forge lightsaber previously. I still have them, so we're going to put these two aside, and they will be giveaways at the Laughing Place booth at D23 Expo. If you stop by booth number 113, you might win the Lightsaber Forge lightsabers from Hasbro. So check that out. And if you want to just get a look at what they look like, here's what they look like. And we'll put those aside for now. And I think what we'll do is start with the other Darth Maul Lightsaber Forge lightsaber. I'm just going to tear this open. I'm going to need scissors to cut this one out. Okay, I cut all the pieces out of the box. We saw the box already. And the way these Lightsaber Forge lightsabers work is basically they're gonna all snap together like this. This is the emitter for this one. Just kind of screws on like that. So what I should have done is put the blade through first. There we go. and then I screw that in. And some of these lightsaber forged lightsabers do come with battery operated effects. This one, it doesn't look like it does. So there's no lights, there's no sounds in this one. It's a lower tier version of the lightsaber forged lightsaber, but there are ones that do have the light effects that you can switch out with this, so then you can make this light up by collecting more versions of the lightsaber forged lightsabers, more different characters, and switching out the parts. But this is the smaller version of the Darth Maul one. It does look pretty cool. There's what it looks like all together. And next we are going to move on to the Darksaber from the Lightsaber Forge collection. This is pretty exciting. I do have one of the other Darksabers that Hasbro made, which is still one of the child-friendly ones. It's not like the Force Effects Elite or anything, but that's a pretty cool Darksaber. And then this would be for the younger crowd, even younger than that one. Okay, so they made the hilt of the Darksaber round so that it's compatible with the other lightsabers in the Lightsaber Forge collection, and this came together already, and it looks like this one does have light up effects because it does have a battery compartment here, so we're going to put some batteries in there and check it out. But I just want to see how it comes apart. So it does, you know, you can mix and match this. Like I said, you could take the light out of here and put it in the Darth Maul one, and that one would light up. So you can mix and match them in that way. So let's get some batteries into this battery compartment and see what it does. Okay, I unscrewed this. I put in 2 AA batteries in there, and now it does make noise when I press this button. And it does light up with the little light bulb there. So let's see what that looks like when we put it into the hilt. Like that. Okay, this should be collapsed. Then you can telescope it out like that, and then you press this button. It's really hard to tell right now with all the lights on, so let's try turning some of the lights off. So that's about as dim as I can get it in here in the daytime while I'm recording this video, but we'll see what it looks like. You're going to get the best effect at night, but you can tell that there is a difference between the lit up version and the version in the off position. But I think what we should also do is take out the base of the hilt and switch it with the Darth Maul one. Let's see. We can pop this out here. Yep. And that pops right in like so. And then we press this emitter button. Again, it's light out right now. Can't do much about that, but there is a difference between the on and off positions, and it'll look much better at nighttime, or if you go and see John Williams in concert at the Hollywood Bowl, you can bring that to wave around for younger kids. And then you just switch them back out like that. And that's what Lightsaber Forge is all about. Mixing and matching all the different characters' lightsabers like that. And kids who are into The Mandalorian or Star Wars The Clone Wars or Star Wars Rebels are definitely going to want a Darksaber of their own. So that's that. As far as this Stormtrooper one goes, you pretty much saw as much as there is to see with that. But that's pretty fun, just for really young kids, ages 4 and up, to bat around a lightsaber. So let's move on to the Mission Fleet collection. I'm going to turn the lights back on real quick. Okay, for the Mission Fleet, we'll start with this E-Web cannon. I think the E-Web first showed up in The Empire Strikes Back in the Battle of Hoth, if I'm not mistaken, with my Star Wars history. But it's been in a bunch of stuff since then and has been used in The Mandalorian as well. So get this out of here. Oops. Okay. This little pouch will contain the Din Djarin figure. There he is. And his weapons. Okay, so there's the Mission Fleet Din Djarin, and he comes with his blaster pistol and his pulse rifle. Both weapons we've seen him use on the show, for sure. But then the highlight of this set is the E-Web blaster, which just plugs in like this. It can swivel around. It can tilt up and down, so you get a pretty good range of motion for targeting different enemies. And then there is the projectile missile that goes right in there like that, and this can fire just by, let's see, pressing this button? No. Pressing, let's see. I should be reading the directions, I guess. So I was pressing the right button, I just wasn't pressing it firmly enough, but it is this button right here that fires like that. I think lastly we should see what it looks like when Din Djarin is mounted on the little pedestal here. We'll keep his weapons in his hands, but he would be able to grip onto the E-Web cannon and swivel it around, aim it like he does in the show. Boy, if I could just get his foot on the little peg. There we go. And there he is. Din Djarin, the Mandalorian on the E-Web blaster. Cool, very nice set. And then the second one from the Mission Fleet is the Dark Trooper. How do you not love the Dark Trooper? Very cool looking villain, bad guy in the Mandalorian. He's got a little jetpack thing. And the figure itself comes in this little separate plastic wrap. There's the Dark Trooper. Got the nice red eyes. Nice highlights, nice paint job on the little details. And then this jetpack thing with non-fireable missiles will just plug into his the hole on his back, and then that's kind of how he flies around. So as I was cleaning up after finishing shooting this video, I realized that the Dark Trooper also has a little Imperial blaster gun to go with him as well. So he can hold that like that, like so. So he is not without a weapon. Not a whole lot to that one. It's a smaller set at a smaller price point, but I think it's pretty cool looking, and kids are going to want their Dark Troopers to kidnap Grogu with. Take him back up. Oh yeah, and these fold up. The two missile launchers fold up. One has, looks like one has been spent, or one is a different type of cannon. Either way, those are little fold up weapons. The arms do articulate. The head moves around. The legs, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of articulation on there. It's a nice little figure, and it goes with the other Mission Fleet entry from this box. And that leaves us with the final item from this box from Hasbro, and that is the Force FX Elite, the Black Series, Star Wars, Leia Organa, Force FX Elite lightsaber. Let's open this up and check this one out. I'm pretty excited for this. Okay, I've cut open the box. I'm just going to slide out the contents here. And it says Star Wars, the Black Series, Force FX Elite there on the inner packaging. Let's get rid of some of this cardboard. Here's the instruction manual. As part of the display stand is here. Let's see. Bunch of little parts. The display stands for these are very nice. And then we'll need the scissors again. Cut this open. And there you have the Star Wars, the Black Series, Force FX Elite Leia lightsaber. This is just a removable sticker telling you to unscrew here to put the batteries in. Let's see what happens if I unscrew the base cap here. This doesn't slide out. So you have to unscrew here to insert the batteries. But right off the top, I do like the look of this. It's a well-designed lightsaber. I like the look of it in the film, and I think they've captured that here pretty well. And this is where you would switch out the display emitter, which this one is, for the emitter that'll hold the blade, which is this one. So this goes in here. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you will be able to put in the blade, and then to compare it to the one that actually looks like, sorry, it'll be this way around, the one from the film. It's just a lot thinner and wouldn't be able to support the blade, and you wouldn't be able to light it up and stuff. So that's why you have two different versions of the emitter in there. Let's get the blade out. Okay, here's the blade. Looks like pretty much any other lightsaber blade. Here is the lightsaber with the proper emitter to hold the blade, and it's just going to plug right in here. No, my mistake. So you need to put the blade in through underneath the emitter, like this. And then that part's going to plug in like that. Twist in. This screws back on. Okay, nice and tight. That's what it looks like unlit. This is the button that's going to ignite it, but first we got to put batteries in there. So let me do that. Okay, so what I figured out after actually reading the instructions is you want to, I actually already did, unscrew the screw by the little yellow sticker. The good thing about this screw is that it's kind of in disguise. It matches all these other flathead screws that surround the hilt there. So it doesn't, once you take the sticker off, the screw is just going to blend in with everything else on the lightsaber. And then you'll want to unscrew the base of the hilt and take out this part from the base. And this is where the batteries go. So I need 3 AA's. Just pop them in like this. 1, 2, 3. And this goes back in like that. Screw the base of the hilt back on. And then we should be able to ignite. Nice. Now that's a nice bright light for that lightsaber. Nice blue glow. Let me turn off the lights and we'll get an even better look at how that looks. Okay, I've got the lights off except the sunlight coming in through the window. But let's ignite this and see what it looks like. Wow, look at that. I love how smooth it is from the base all the way to the top there. Wow, and the sound effects are great. Got the strike effects. And then I think if you... Okay. How am I doing now? Okay, so this is the button to ignite. You can see there. And then if you turn around, this screw on the back side is actually the button to make this kind of rainbow effect on the tip, which is if you're trying to cut through something with the edge of the lightsaber. Okay, and then to get the blaster deflect effect, you're just going to tap this button, which is the fake screw on the back there, and it gives you little strikes at a random spot along the blade. That's the blaster bolt deflect effect. So you've got the on and off. The strike, which is just hitting it against something. And then the blaster deflect. And the molten blade tip effect. If you're cutting through a door or something with your lightsaber, that's what that looks like. All in all, pretty cool. There's what the hilt looks like with everything all lit up. Get the whole thing in the frame here. Very neat. That's Leia's lightsaber. I'm going to switch it out for the display emitter, and we'll see what it looks like on the stand. Okay, so I switched out the emitter that will hold the blade for the display emitter, which looks like more like the one from the movie. So there's the comparison now with the display emitter on the hilt as opposed to the blade holding one there. I also put that screw back in here to make it look more complete. And I think it's time we can remove this yellow sticker to make the display version of Leia's lightsaber look as accurate as possible. And then I also have put together the display stand here, which has two pieces that snap on. So there's this little one that holds the base, and this one that will support kind of the neck of the lightsaber. And then it just rests. Let's see, I think this clip part, so this is the clip that will go on your belt, I believe. And that just slides in that little groove there. And then this part will hold the neck of the lightsaber like that. And look how nice that looks. Put that on your shelf with all the other lightsabers. I think that might be the best part of the whole thing, is just how it looks on display. As great as the Force FX Elite effects are, this is the best it's going to look because it looks more accurate to the film. And I think it looks pretty great with that kind of rose gold plating in there. Pretty accurate to the movie. That's the Force FX Elite Leia lightsaber. Okay, so this is everything that was inside that Star Wars Choose Your Destiny box from our friends over at Hasbro. We want to thank them for sending all this stuff over. Look at all this cool stuff. We got the lightsaber forge, Mace Windu and Darth Maul. There's another Darth Maul lightsaber forge right here. Lightsaber forge, the Darksaber as well. And then you've got the two items from the Mission Fleet, which were the Din Djarin with the E-Web blaster and the Dark Trooper there. And then from the Lightsaber Squad series is the Stormtrooper lightsaber. And then lastly, but of course not least, is the amazing Force FX Elite Leia Organa lightsaber. Definitely the coolest thing that came in this box. And I hope you enjoyed watching me unbox all this stuff and talk about it with you. Again, stop by the Laughing Place booth at D23 Expo. I've got a bunch of stuff to give away that's Star Wars related, and I know other folks from Laughing Place have stuff to give away. So hopefully we'll see you there. My name is Mike Celestino, and we will see you again real soon right here on the Laughing Place YouTube channel and on laughingplace.com. Bye, everybody. Bye.